Time to introduce more calories to fight with autumn chill, so I've got a perfect quick solution for you. Wonderful, juicy pork chops ready to be seared to perfection, glazed with a sweet and savory sauce and oven baked to lock in that entire flavor. Let's get started. So we've got two beautiful bone-in pork chops, juicy, nice, tender, ready to soak up all the flavors. We need 5 tablespoons of soy sauce to create a wonderful and rich glaze. We need 1 tablespoon of vinegar. You can take balsamic vinegar, this is a good choice. Vine vinegar makes things pop, but I'll take my favorite raspberry vinegar with a hint of berry sweetness. Next, 2 tablespoons honey. We need that viscose nectar with its sweetness to balance the savory soy and gorgeous caramelization. We take best friends, finger-sized ginger and 4 cloves of garlic. You can grate it, you can press it, you can mince it or cut to molecules. Just make sure they are together along with the pork because they add a rich depth and fragrant kick. So look at this ginger garlic paste. You can say that there is only 1 ingredient, but in fact there are 2. Grab just a pinch of chili flakes and seeds, and to introduce more earthy notes, make sure to pick your favorite herbs: thyme, rosemary, oregano, parsley, anything you like. Now take 1 big tablespoon of butter. It will give a rich creaminess to the sauce and make our pork caramelize with golden crust beautifully. Last but not the least, canned pineapple slices or rounds. They are sweet, slightly tangy, perfect complement of the glaze and add a tropical twist. Now, to save you time, start the process by preheating the oven 180 Celsius 350 Fahrenheit. We'll start searing the pork chops and then finish them here for a perfect tenderness. Now grab your trusty paper towel, pat your pork chops dry. This will help to develop a beautiful sear. Now if there is any fat cap, you can leave it, but be sure to remove the skin. This is good as hell, but just not for this recipe. Now be generous with seasoning, just keep it simple as we will have a rich and deep sauce. Salt, several cracks of pepper. Now set it aside while we prepare our sauce. In a small saucepan, melt the butter over medium heat. Add the minced garlic and grated ginger, saute until fragrant, about 1–1.5 minutes. Stir in the soy sauce, honey, vinegar and a pinch of red chili flakes. Once boiling, reduce heat to medium and let it simmer up to 10 minutes until it thickens slightly. The glaze should be sticky but not too thick. Now 6 minutes went through. Let's taste. Well, we need to add just a pinch of salt to balance things. Heat a large oven-safe skillet over medium-high heat, add a touch of oil and sear the pork chops for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side until they are golden brown. Don't worry about cooking them through just yet, that's what's the oven for. Now, once the chops are seared beautifully both sides, just arrange canned pineapples aside and on top. They will soak some of the flavors and caramelize beautifully. Pineapple contains bromelain, an enzyme that helps tenderize the meat, so it's a win-win both for pork and for pineapple. Now pour the soy honey glaze on top of our beautiful pork chops to the oven. Bake it for 10 to 12 minutes, but to be precise, always use meat thermometer. Once the dish is ready, serve on a plate and drizzle all the remaining glaze on pineapples. It's so sweet, savory and oh so satisfying. These honey salt glazed pork chops with pineapple twists are perfect for a cozy dinner. It feels a little extra special. Really nice. I'm loving this, and you should definitely try this with canned pineapples. So grab your ingredients and give this recipe a try. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a nice day, have a nice week, have a nice month, and see you next time. First thing first, ditch the lean cuts, grab a fatty pork chop at least an inch thick. This ensures a juicy center even after cooking. So grab your pork chops, look at it very carefully, see any fat cap left. It's your friend, not your foe, so slice it and cube it like this. Then throw it into the pan. Your pan should not be necessarily too hot, in fact it can be off as it will melt eventually. So here you are, medium to high heat. Now marinades work magic. They infuse your pork chop with oil, so you can take rosemary, sage, basil, mint, thyme, anything what is at hand, plus some garlic, a splash of olive oil, a drizzle of acidity from white wine vinegar or citrusy juice, plus salt and pepper. So take herbs, roll it, mash it with your hands to let the fragrant oils fill the air. Now take garlic, peel chaotically, like this. Now grab some olive oil and pour it on top. Squeeze of white wine vinegar, and for that citrusy kick, a splash of lime juice. Now a pinch of salt to all this beauty and a crack of pepper. For extra hotness, you can add some chili flakes, seeds from whole chili, but be careful, it can be too hot, so not too much. So take all this beauty and start gently massaging our beautiful pork chops. For a deeper flavor, you can leave your pork chops soaking in this bath for at least 1 hour or even overnight. But rule number 1 for long time marinating, never salt it until just cooking. Look at the amount of fat in the pan. If it's not enough, add just a drizzle, but I see that the fat melted beautifully. So it's time to add our chops away from you. Do not overcrowd your pan. You want it to sear, not to steam, so I'll leave my third pork chop for another time. Now wait 5 to 7 minutes until each side is perfectly golden brown. It depends on your pork chop size. If you're not sure, use your meat thermometer. The aroma from the herbs is amazing, and the inside fat is melting, creating those beautiful cracklings. Once one side is golden, flip the pork chop and sear it on the other side for a beautiful caramelized crust. Now, no time for the third pork chop, but still have some spare room for beautiful fruits. Cut the fruit into bite-sized veggies into the pan. Now sweeten things a little bit up with a teaspoon of regular sugar. Drizzle the remaining lime juice on top of your beautiful fruits. Right in the end, you can add your favorite wine to the pan and let it reduce by twice, creating a beautiful sauce along with the fat melting, or you can deglaze the pan by flambeing it. So take 1.5 ounces of nice fruit bourbon or scotch and let's light things up a little bit. Opt for the one which infuse fruitiness from the cusks. The job is done. Just like a superhero needs a recharge, your pork chop needs to rest after its cooking adventure. Let it sit on a plate or in a foil for about half the cooking time, allowing the juices to redistribute throughout the meat. Perfectly cooked pork chop can be sliced with your butter knife easily. Look at this beauty, how tender, how juicy it is. Let's try. Nice, quick, and definitely of restaurant quality meal. Fantastic. Enjoy a delicious pork chop masterpiece served alongside the warm caramelized roasted fruits. And don't forget to share this recipe with your friends. They'll be thanking you to making pork chops great again. Subscribe for more delicious recipes and see you next time.